Y'all, hi y'all. I'm going to give you my mission statement here. I grew up in a really good time to grow up, 50s, 60s. I was grown by the 70s. Thank God, that's when disco happened. But anyway, the music I grew up on was so appropriate for the time that I grew up that it's like the soundtrack of my youth. And you hear some of it still on oldie stations, but it's like the tip of the iceberg. It's just the tip of the tip. Because there was untold thousands of songs that pretty much just drifted away. Don't hear them anymore. And that's my goal here, is to pay it forward. I don't want to see the rest of the iceberg stay submerged. Boy, that's deep. Anyway, I just want to call some attention to a few songs. I'm going to give a little my background on my experience with these songs, and then I'm going to do a couple of verses or maybe the whole song. And I won't sound like the record, but maybe the words, the melody, something, the message, something will strike a chord with some of y'all, and you'll go look them up, and they'll hang around, and that'll be good for everybody. First one I'm going to do is one of the biggies from my youth. It's called Last Kiss by J. Frank Wilson and the Playboys, I think it was. It's a true story, actually. There was a wreck. Joe South, I think. Can't remember the writer of the song, but it happened in his county, and it inspired him to write this song. And a little side story, it really took off. The band on one of their concert tours had a wreck, and J. Frank Wilson got pretty severely injured, and he ended up the last part of the tour doing this song on crutches. It got pretty famous. Anyway, it's called Last Kiss, y'all. Getting my reverb back now. We were out on a date in my daddy's car. Hadn't driven very far. There in the road, straight ahead, car was stalled, the engine was dead. I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. Never forget the sound that night. The crying tires, the busting glass, the painful scream that I heard last. Well, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I gotta be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. Well, when I woke up, the rain was pouring down. There were people standing all around. Something warm running in my eyes. But I found my baby somehow that night. I raised her head, she smiled and said, "Hold me, darling, for a little while." I held her close, I kissed her our last kiss. I found the love I knew I would miss. But now she's gone, even though I hold her tight. I lost my love, my life that night. Well, where can my baby be. The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I gotta be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. Ooh, ooh. There's one of our teeth, hair, and eyeball ballads from the 60s. Y'all have a good one.